Explosion. Market district on fire. Terrorist attack.
Yeah, after Tarask.
57.
57. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm close. Start running around and touching shit.
Do I
Does
notice?
that include wood?
That's a good question. Roll self-insight.
What?
Roll insight on yourself. It's not perception, it's more like insight, I'm guessing.
Double nines.
You do notice.
Alright. Oh. I start to get worried and just keep my hands to myself.
Did you have some performance issues there, Delvon?
Well, I felt a disturbance.
How
Dull.
disturbing.
Yeah. Ugh.
As you've done bickering about a rat and Dervon's hiding hand, Kel exits the shop.
Did you get what you needed, Cal?
Yes.
Well, if
Has
everyone's
anybody else-
completed their business.
Yeah, anyone else have anything to do here?
Still gotta buy some rations.
I'm still trying to find my way to the market to go to Taylor.
Right. Lemon, we're gonna start with you, and then we're gonna move to the Sean. What are you trying to buy, Lemon?
5 pieces of rations.
5 pieces of rations. You find you have a lot of stalls that kind of sell all kinds of foods and road rations. So you can pick whichever one. One, you can see a big dwarven fella with kind of a chef's hat. He's got a lot of more or less baked rations, you know, all kinds of foods that are basically breads and stuff like that, but they stay for a long time. Another one in front of him is an elf that's selling elven bread. On the far end, you can see a human selling all kinds of fishes and meat, jerkies, and of course fried fish. And there's a stall for vegetables and fruits.
I'll go to the dwarf then.
Right. Here's a dwarf, a sense of well-baked bread comes up to your nostrils. The dwarf has a lot of customers around him. They stand around, they sniff the air around the shop, and actually buy the dwarven bread. The dwarf sees you, and he hails you to come, ushers you at his end.
Yeah, I approach.
Aye, my laddie, come take a look at my bread.
That is quite interesting bread you have there. I would like to buy 5 days worth.
Ooh, 5 days worth of bread. You don't need more than just one whole piece of bread. And he points at a big circular piece of bread.
Okay. I grab a hold of it and sort of weigh it in my hand and feel it. What does it feel like?
It feels very heavy. It's a heavy bread, and it's very, very tough on the outside, but you can kind of feel that it's kind of soft on the inside. So it's a good bread. It's just been baked. It seems very good to you. Very pristine.
How much do you want for this one?
For you, fella, you may pay me a modest 3 gold.
Yeah, that's fine. Here. And I toss 3 golds on the desk in front of him.
Aye. May the gods of Cormyr bless you. And he gives you also a little bag. With a sticker on it.
That's sweet. I'll just turn around and head back to the group.
Right. Deshaun, you enter the marketplace. You notice some of your companions sitting outside a really nice looking shop. And you notice also Lemming going towards a stall where a dwarf and bread. What do you do?
Look for Taylor.
Right. We managed to find 2 shops. One of them is a stall standing outside, not far from the dwarf with the bread, that sells all kinds of leatherworks and wool and all kinds of materials such as this. Another one, as you can see, it is a tailor shop. You can actually see a sign with like a needle and thread, and also a cow behind them. Represents, I guess, leather.
Okay, I go to the one with the cow sign, like the shop, not the stand.
All right. As you enter the shop, a strong smell of leather, piss, and other excrements kind of runs into your nostrils as they dry the racks of leather right in front of you. Tanning tubs are on the one side, the drying racks on the other side. You can see a lot of people moving in and out, working on those, and a human approaches you. Human male. Hello, and welcome to my shop.
Thank you. It seems that you're well versed in how to cure leather. Do you actually make clothing out of it?
We do indeed.
Can you make something out of this?
And then, like, Deshaun pulls out this partially burned, like, partially slashed tiger rug. Shows it to the person.
Oh, my, what happened to this?
Tragic things. But I would like for you to make a cape or some piece of clothing out of it.
Well, he looks kind of at the thing. Well, I can make a certain scarfish hat out of it. Like a small scarf that goes around the shoulders. As I see you have broad shoulders, I can give it like all the way towards the elbows. Like a half cape.
Sure. How much will it cost for this work?
Well, this work will take most likely towards a day. Well, no, actually, let's see. What's the materials here I have? Give me 4 hours, and I can create you something for 200 gold. If you want it for less money, you're gonna have to wait for another day, because it takes a while.
I'm not in a hurry.
All right. Then we're gonna agree it's not gonna be above. It's gonna be below 200 for sure. But I'm gonna have to work on it and to see how much material I need to it to tell you a price. It's hard
All right.
to see it by.
I'll give you the it's a carpet, but I'll give you the skin now, and I'll come back in like 3 days or something,
Oh,
and we'll
very
see
well.
how you've done.
Very well, very well. Please, take this note, and he kind of takes a little paper and types in his name, kind of the work he does, and some kind of a order number that he also
Okay.
like puts one on the thing and gives it to you, and asks for your name so he can put it on the other one.
Well, I mean, I say my name is Deshaun Mecrimorn.
Very well, Deshaun Ekramon. Right, I'm gonna remember this and put it in the stock so I can actually work on it, and when you come back, we're not gonna forget, because a lot of customers come through.
I understand. I must be on my way. Thank you for your time.
Have a nice day.
I walk outside, but I would also be interested if I'm in the marketplace to buy some rations. Like if there's someone was looking at bread, right?
Yeah, you can see Lemon just bought some bread over at the dwarf, and he just walks away right now from him.
Lemon. Oh, lemon. Okay.
Lemon, yes. Not lemon as in lemon tree, but lemming as in lemmings. You know, the little creatures that walk around and fall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
approach.
Gav, I renamed my character Lemon in the sheet just to make it easier for you. Because you never can say lemon.
I'm sorry. It's my non-British accent.
I approach Lemon.
I see you bought some bread.
Yeah, it seemed like a good purchase. I could probably use this for something else as well.
I was looking to buy some travel rations. Is that what you chose for yourself?
Yeah, actually, just stand still for a moment. I plant the bread as hard as I can in his face.
Can I try to dodge this?
He can roll an attack, and you can roll a dex save.
Okay.
it's gonna be a 1d4 because it's improvised then?
No, first of all, you do a 1d20 plus strength. Damage will be later.
Okay.
Then, and
Dex
you're
save,
gonna have
right?
a dex save, yes. Fail. Deshaun, you feel a very, very hard brick kind of slap you in the face. As
Okay,
the bag
I
kinda
hellish
swings
rebuke him.
Sorry, what did you do?
Oh shit!
Point your finger at the creature that damages you
God.
manually surrounded. The creature must make a dex save. Okay. First of all, Lemon, please roll the 1d4 for the damage, plus your strength, the fire, and then do the. So, Deshaun, you're gonna take 6 damage, in any case.
Okay.
But Lemon, you're gonna have to roll a dex saving throw.
This is gonna be so bad. Oh fuck.
Oh.
Hellish flames kind of surround you as he points his finger at you before he kind of crouches to the ground after taking a brick to the face, and you're burning.
Like,
we
I'm
see
actually properly on fire.
Creature,
Yes.
you will pay.
Can the rest of us see this?
Yes, you guys kind of walk out towards the exit of the marketplace, but you kind of see the little show, and you see it's your friends there.
I
your
say to
companions there.
Devon, Devon, maybe you should go and take that bread off of them.
Right, I say recantly, and I. Where's the bread now?
It's still in Lemon's hands, but his hands are kind
Is
of
it now
flailing
toast?
around.
It's
It's
Is
starting
there
to
a
catch on
bottle
fire,
of
yes.
water somewhere next to me?
There is a well.
Like a deep well?
It's a well in a city, yes. So I'm guessing it's pretty deep.
Did I take 9 damage, by the way?
You have,
Yes,
yes.
you did.
That's half my health gone.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we can kill him if we put him in the well?
Well, if you jump down.
Yes.
Well, you know, because I'm half dead, spoilers by the way, I'm just gonna say, well, that was overreacting a little bit. Here, would you like more of my bread? I attack him again.
I try to stop him.
You may attack me again if you want to.
Laddie,
is-
you're not able to talk, by the way.
Yeah, you're
so
very,
distant.
very far.
I know, but
Yeah, saying all we got was I know, but
Yeah, we can't really hear you well.
Microphone.
Something like, I want to be shot in the head again? I think I heard that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, same.
All right.
No. I'm
You
gonna
can interrupt. Yes,
Yeah,
there are
interrupt.
Look
How?
at my Swiss Army bread.
Well, do you want to interrupt magically or physically?
Physically.
Physically. Your option, since you're kind of several feet away, is to tackle one of them.
Tackle the burning one.
I'm gonna intercept the bread.
Okay. Gonna be interesting. Instead of
How's that
well,
now?
okay, roll a dex. Yeah, that's better. Roll a dex, unskilled dex check with, I guess with disadvantage in this case. Yes.
Beat a 7.
Ooh.
You did, you motherfucker.
You managed to take the blunt of the hit.
I'm like trying to grab the bread with my hands.
You're trying to grab it. Okay.
Yes.
I will try to hold on to it.
You know what? I'll with that roll, I'll give it to you. You managed to grab the bread before it lands in front of Deshaun, and of course, somebody's trying to resist it, but you managed to grab it with that roll.
All right, so we are both now touching the bread, right?
Yes, the bread catches on fire.
No, that.
No, not my bread.
What amazes me, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame.
Oh, it isn't being worn or carried?
So, well,
okay.
he's
Okay, so it's
wielding
not.
it, of sorts.
He's at least carrying it.
So I'm gonna try to yank it from him. Contest the strength check.
Yeah, contest a strength check. Buffy, you roll strength check. Unskilled.
I want to try and save the bread as well.
Can I just check? Is the dwarf watching this? The dwarf that...
Everybody's around currently watching this. They're very entertained, and the dwarf doesn't really fear. He already got a 3 gold, so he doesn't really care much. Lemon also roll a unskilled strength check.
I'm trying to see where the unskilled bit is.
Under skills all the way down.
Bottom
right.
side on the skill page. Damn it!
Lemon manages to pull the bread away from your hands.
It's still on fire, right?
Oh,
It
well,
never
you're on
caught
fire,
fire.
but the thing is catching slowly on fire as it's kind of wiggling in your hand.
Okay.
The bag is. The bread is not yet.
I try to put myself out with the bread.
Wow.
With the bread.
You're
Yeah.
good. Oh god.
You're just gonna concuss yourself doing that.
No, it's like I'm rubbing it very sensually on my chest, trying to put the fire out.
What?
You don't
Why?
really have to roll anything. You just do it. There's nothing I can give you to roll. Maybe an intelligence check, but otherwise no.
Yes.
Alright,
What you guys can see is that Lemon is trying to rub the bread around him as the bread kind of crumbles slowly as he watches over his plate.
question though.
Yes.
That's crap, dwarf bread.
My prestidigitation kind of senses that I can instantaneously snuff out a small flame or candle.
Then why the fuck aren't you?
Is a human-sized candle a small flame or?
Not exactly. That's what I or a small campfire. But I guess can I try?
You can try. You know what? You can try. You're doing
I'm like trying to snuff out the flame covering him.
Please roll a d20.
Hockey,
Plus
if you
your
fuck this up and conflagrate me, I'm going to be very upset.
Okay, it's gonna be d20 plus my spell modifier. What?
Oh, spell mod. Okay.
What the hell is my spell modifier though?
Charisma.
Yeah, so it should be an unskilled, but shouldn't it be proficiency as well?
Why do you? Well, yeah, proficiency as well with it.
Let's do this then. 15.
You manage to do it, and the flames around Lemon are snuffed out. The bread seems to be intact.
I just
The
sigh.
bread is still there?
Yeah, the bread seems to be intact. It's crumbled a little bit from the back, but it's still intact.
Okay. I'm going to walk back to the dwarf merchant and say, "Dear merchant, I'm very impressed. Your bread is also fire repellent. Here, have another piece of gold. Good day."
Aye, of course! My bread is the best! And he takes the gold. Pockets it.
Well, before you boys catch the marketplace on fire, I
Not my
suggest
fault.
we go in hand in this job.
At that moment, you can see Thorin leaving a shop with newly attached hide armor to him. Brown and leathery, very nice. And
yeah,
he doesn't really
look
know
at
what
me.
happened, but he smells of fresh cut spring flowers.
I look at the party and I'm like, what the hell did you guys do?
Bread. Bread happened.
It's all well and good saying that to them, but what did you do?
I
Have
was
a fight with
buying
a-
a new armor. Yeah.
With a gnome that uses soap?
Well, I felt a bit dirty, so naturally I took a bath.
So you've been walking around smelling like cut onions for 2 days, and you only now decide to take a bath.
Well, yeah, it was getting a bit too much for me as well. We dwarves
Okay.
are. Yeah, and I walk quickly behind the wall or something.
Art, Ayala, and Hadrian, do you guys want to do anything, or do you just join the guys and go to the guild house?
Not really. I'm just busy being amused by what's happening in front of me.
Yeah, me too. I'm just following it up.
This is an
Standing back and laughing.
Well, you kind of find yourselves at the crossroads over there. Art, Ayala, and Hadrian kind of see you. The three of you are kind of taken back by the freshly, how can I say it, freshly entertaining smell of the dwarf. And it's different, and also a bit of a scent of burning metal kind of overtakes you as well.
And toast.
Yes. You guys kind of follow in, and you continue towards the guild district. You have no problem finding it because you have Dervon and Kel with you, kind of leading the way, and some of you already know where it is. You find your way into the guild district. What do you do?
Well, I
Question.
think we'll look for the.
Yes.
I guess it's been more than a minute now.
Yes,
So
your
the
spell
effect
is
is-
gone.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I noticed that as well.
Yes, you noticed it.
We go to the Voices of the
Sorry.
Sacred Oath Guild Hall.
Very well.
That's the Bank of Faerûn. Oh, we're down here.
Yeah, down here. As you enter the kind of the guild district, you can see one place is kind of surrounded by a big stone wall, and through the gates you can see a small orchard of dying out trees. You kind of enter in. There's no guards in the area. Those of you who have keen arcana senses feel a certain protective magic, but it doesn't seem to be harming you in any kind of way. Would you like to test that magic to see what it is, or would you like to
Yes.
continue in?
I
Alright.
would like to, yeah.
I will cast
Those of you-
Prestidigitation.
Pressure. Yes. What does it do exactly?
I'll like create a small gemstone in my hand.
Alright.
It's
You do that.
a illusory one.
Alright, you do that. The other ones, do you want to do anything specific? Like Arcana check or...
Oh, if everyone's not going to do checks, I'm going to go up to the one that I know.
He's not there.
Oh,
It's just a picture of the guild. He's not there currently.
Do I have to cast roll anything?
As you try to cast, nothing actually happens.
I
You
want
don't
to roll the
feel
Arcana
the
check.
way that the Arcana moves through your fingers. Same way as it used to.
I don't know shit.
Deshaun, you feel the Arcana here is the magic around you is kind of different than what you used to, and you don't really know what it is.
I close my eyes, clutch my
Yeah.
hand, and ask, "What's going on here?"
A voice within your head, seamlessly emotionless, sparks into life and says, "Dispel." Ayala, you feel with your Arcana check that the magic around here is blockade magic. It is used to block others of using minor magical essence, such as minor illusion. Anything else which is going to use D&D terms first and second level.
Right, so I'm useless.
You can't find the source of it, though.
Can I roll perception just as a curiosity to see what kind of a structure this is that we're approaching? Would I recognize it?
Yeah, you don't have to roll perception, you can see it clearly. You can see an orchard of kind of dying out trees you can see in the background here. In the back of it, you can see a big kind of church building, 2 stories high with like a tower in the center. The tower is crumbled a little bit. Within the church, there are bluish green lights shining from the windows. It is an old building.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
This place is in love.
Now, this is entirely up to you, Gav. Would my character approach this place?
You don't feel its religious consequences anywhere, so you probably would.
Okay.
I don't care. I walk through.
Right.
I walk towards it.
As you continue through the orchard, you land yourselves in front of the house. What's it called? The church. The door are loosely open. You have no problem walking into the church itself. And what you can see is this. And the first things you feel in front of you are kind of a slap of darkness. A heavy voice booms from within the halls. It is evil, it is ominous, and from within it, kind of sounds a speech of some sorts. And it goes like this. Omnipotentus die potestiam invoco. Omnis potentus die potestiam invoco. Abrogotera. Hoc angelarum in obus quantum. Domian expiare. Domian expiare ondu abor die paer. Omnes petanas diastiam invoco. Omnipotentis die potastiam invoco. Obra. And it continues the same chant over and over again. And what you can see is a tiefling holding a certain symbol far in the room. Around him, surrounded by warriors, people drawn with their weapons, and in front of them a dust cloud, and within it a figure. People are flying around as the figure tosses them around, but the certain priest in the center, the tiefling, remains untouched.
Question.
Yes.
Would I recognize that language?
Roll either history or religion. Probably religion better.
Does it
Would
correspond
I need
with...
to roll to recognise it?
Amiria, you recognize the language.
Do I recognise it?
Tieflings also recognize it, yes.
Is it old or is it new? The language.
It is very, very old.
Very,
Is
very old.
history
Then can I
or
recognize it?
religion?
History or religion, if you're not. If you're not the tiefling, or Amiria certainly recognizes it herself.
Can I roll history? I'm so
Yes,
old.
you can.
Okay.
Terry, for you, it's a strange situation because you have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
You are taken aback. So you're currently completely immobilized as to you don't know what's going on around you.
Yep, fair enough.
Alright, so those of you who have rolled, let's see, we have Deshaun and Thorin. Hold on a second. What do you, Deshaun and Thorin, you two are the only ones that actually recognize partially the language. It is language used to either invoke or exorcise demons.
Would I understand it as well? Because of
You understand it. It is a demonic language. Rarely used. Very rarely used. Same goes for Amiria. You recognize the language, you know the words. It is rarely used, and it is something that makes you feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
That doesn't look good, guys.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Not
that this is a bit too much of a ruckus for me.
I turn to the people that clearly reacted to what they've heard and ask them what's happening.
You see that priest guy in the middle there?
Old language.
Unfortunately.
He's trying to exorcise that big fella. I don't know if you can see him in between all those dusts.
Omni potestia die potestiam invoco.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's the priest talking, and if he doesn't succeed, things could get bad.
Omian expiare.
And what if he succeeds?
Then things get better.
Omian expiare.
For you, anyway.
Well, I'm not getting involved. I hope he fails.
Andiebia die per.
You're so funny. You guys are good guys, right? No?
I want nothing. I
I
want
don't
nothing to
give a
do.
shit. I want to kill stuff.
Omni potestia die potestiam invoco.
We want blood! Let's kill them!
Well, I suppose we've got
I
a
start
choice
to
here.
walk
We could
forward.
either kill that demonic thing, or we could kill all of the people that can see it.
All of them?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I believe that would be the kind of mayhem that will get us jailed again. Probably
Yeah.
executed. For real.
Yeah.
Stay back.
No.
We will watch.
Let's do it. Let's kill them all.
No.
Yes!
Can I
Hey,
roll perception?
If you want to go in
see-
there and try and help the priest, be all minds, but I'm staying back and hoping he fails.
I'm going forward.
I'm going forward.
As you
I'm
kind
going
of
forward.
start walking
Going
towards,
I sigh.
the voice of the priest starts booming in an unnatural levels. You're taken aback by the sound, and you're actually staggering backwards as he continues his chant over and over again. Omni potestiam die potestiam invoco. Omni potestiam die potestiam invoco. Abrogotera. Hoc inclinarum in obus quantum. Domian expia. Domian expia on the die pair. And as he shouts the last rhythm, the demon is to be engulfing in smoke. And with his last laughter, he kind of tries to slash his little, looks like a whip made of a kind of energy. It almost reaches the priest, but the demon disappears.
Can I roll, before he goes, can I roll perception to see what kind of a creature it was?
You can roll. Yes.
Okay. What can I roll?
Perception. Perception. Regular perception.
Alright.
With also disadvantage.
That's fine. Perception.